But the question is, do I want to hear you?
No.
You have to. There's no escaping.
I can only do one or the other.
Listen, either I'm talking or I don't give a shit.
It's like, it doesn't matter.
You haven't, TJ. Simple tasks, please. Listening and talking.
One thing at a time. Maybe you can't do both at the same time.
I can't chew bubblegum and walk.
This is interesting.
What's up?
Okay, so I just looked at my phone right quick.
Yeah.
And
Just a good reminder to mute that.
Yeah. Freebirds just liked the tweet that I tweeted of you and your giant burrito. I'll see if I can get it on camera right here. Focus. It won't focus. It doesn't matter. But that was fantastic.
Look how professional I am setting up while recording. That's blind as shit.
You did say blind.
I did say blind. I said it's an ultra. I said.
Whoa. I didn't realize this.
What's that?
I wasn't paying attention to you in your video here changing your resolution.
Daniel's like, I'm mentally changing settings.
Why did I set it to 720 for some reason? I didn't even notice that. I'm all over here. I think I did this intentionally. Like, for anybody, this is a video off my old channel. Or off my channel from a long time ago. And it was when I first built my computer, so I was making sure when I was setting this up, and I think I did it intentionally to show off that I could set games to ultra.
Because, Firewatch is one of those games.
It's a very graphically
intense game where it's like, I need to have ultra settings.
Going more in line, we should just critique your settings proficiency.
The fact that I set it to 720 is embarrassing.
Exactly.
Look, I could put it on ultra at 720.
I think I saw 16 by 9. I was like, perfect. Go with it.
You just weren't paying attention.
Probably.
Oh goodness. Oh shit. Wait, what's that? God. Can't go without work without 5 seconds.
It's not my fault. My girlfriend's telling me she's going to fix my shoes because I don't know how to work them.
Well, that's your deal. Oh, hey, by the way, this is episode 3 of the VGBits BitCast.
Yeah, welcome back.
Hey, we're here again. We have a timing issue where it seems to be every other weekend right now.
Yeah, that's my fault, sort of, where it keeps me away from home.
Yeah, so it's all.
I was here. What's your problem?
I was, where was I? I was in California.
Yeah, you were gone. So, this week, I am your host. It's me, Daniel, as you can see, if you're watching this. If not, then you can hear me and know of me now. So, I'm Daniel. With us today is
Courtney over there.
Hi.
Courtney and
I'm TJ, or Lucid, wherever you follow me.
Yeah. So on the video here we have the 2 camera setup, or 2-person and 1 camera setup, just like we did last week with Curtis, who is our part-time member, who is out of town,
at home, hundreds of miles away,
probably
He's
at
being
work.
a good dad.
Courtney is going to be our other part-time member, hopping in whenever she feels like it. So,
if you keep giving me coffee, we'll be all good.
Okay, she will join in as long as we have coffee. So, and it makes terrible noises in the microphone.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm super thirsty, but after listening to the last 2 podcasts, and you can hear my cup, and it's just like clink, clink, clink. And I'm like, well, I can't use that anymore.
Well, I made sure I cut that or minimize the sound as much as possible, considering I realized I ran into issue when I was editing both those 8-bit challenges where the vocal tracks and the background noise from the NES game were on the same track.
And that's frustrating. That
makes editing hard. So, what are you doing in the video? You reading to people?
No. Well, yeah, I am reading it. I'm probably doing a voice too.
Voices are our specialty.
Yeah. There might have been voices playing for this. I believe there was a voice for the white text is his girlfriend or something, And then I think that I was just answering.
So are you just like using the mouse pointer to hop along?
Listen,
like
man,
you would see with a little ball that would bounce along?
Kind of like when I read, I track. So like it's a habit when I'm reading on a computer, I'm using the arrow to keep, so I can keep reading at a constant pace.
So do you do that when you're listening to stuff too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So the Disney sing-alongs with the balls.
That was my jam.
I totally know I'm getting you for Christmas then.
Are we getting sing-along videos?
Yes.
Awesome.
We have to sing along with the sing-along.
We'll sing them.
I want to hear you sing along to the Disney sing-alongs.
What would be? I was stuck singing
A Whole New World.
A Whole New World last night.
Whole new world.
I'm glad I did not hear that.
It's on a couple people's streams.
I will not hunt that down and splice this in now.
I sing so good.
I won't hunt it down actually, because then I'd actually have to seek permission to hear that in the podcast, and I don't want to do that. So you'll have to use your imagination.
I was gonna sing, but then I got embarrassed and I would turn red. The camera's on me. I'm not gonna do it. But like if I'm just like in stream chat, I'll just start singing. Everybody's like, "Can you stop?" And I'm like, "No."
Sing with your words.
I actually I banned somebody from Discord because they were singing.
Really?
Yeah. To be fair, one of the Discords, man, he I probably shouldn't be talking about people. Whatever, I don't care. He's not watching this. But he'd come in, he'd mic spam, he'd play music, he'd be singing, and I was like, "That's inappropriate." You know, he'd be in the Discord chat with the guy that was streaming, and that's super disruptive. So I'd kick him out, and then I was gone for 2 weeks, so I wasn't there. And then another guy was posting in my chat that he had warned this guy a couple times. And so I jumped in the channel and he started playing a song and I right-clicked immediately. Then he come back in and he was like, "I'm sorry, I was testing my mic." I was like, "Dude, you've been told so many times." And then 5 minutes later, he started singing. I was like, right-click, ban. Posted in my chat, "Ban dude for, you know," we've warned him several times. So I was like, I'm not going to deal with that. Causes everybody stress.
Smack a bitch down.
I do. I'm the resident banner.
Oh.
Everybody's like, we should kick this guy. I'm like, why don't we ban him? That'll be a lot faster.
It's like, then we won't have to deal with anything ever again.
Yeah.
I'd totally be the one that'd be like, "I want to ban everybody. Watch this."
The trick though is to get other mods to agree with you. So like people be like, "This person's a problem," and I'm like, "I agree that we should ban them." They're like, "We didn't say that," but like, "I agree though." So if you need to ban them, either I'll do it or you could do it. You've got support.
It's like, we got this covered. Ban
them all.
Send them.
You just get down and be like, "I'm the only one left. I don't have to worry about banning anybody now."
Pretty much. I hate that policy, but I feel like it's also a good policy to have to maintain like an environment where you feel welcome. They don't feel welcome because they just got kicked out. But you're putting stress on the whole community as a whole. And nobody's going to say, "Hey, this guy's been super annoying," you know, until it gets to the point where people just can't deal with it. So the whole time, everyone's been stressed out about this dude, but the mods don't know it. You know, maybe he's not doing it around the mods. We've had a couple people like that and finally got him banned.
Smack him down.
Yeah. I don't know why we started talking about that.
Well, we were talking. Singing.
Oh, right, singing. Yeah.
So we went from singing to banning people.
Yeah.
Only in this chat.
Only I can sing.
Oh, there you go.
You'll get banned in my Discords if I'm a mod.
So today was a super interesting day for us.
It was. It was depressing.
It was a long day.
All around depressing. It was fun and depressing at the same time.
Fun pressing?
Fun pressing,
I don't know
yeah.
what you're talking about. I don't remember this depressing part.
You got shoes. You're like, yeah, my day is a solid win.
Yes, I got me some new shoes to wear to the gym, so I'm very happy.
Well, we went to Freebirds first.
No, that was a win.
That was a win.
You had a
burrito the size of a baby.
It was like 2 Freebird
what
burritos
the
together.
hell is this? The fuck just came up on my screen.
I don't remember what that was about.
I am totally putting a censor bar over that.
There was no nudity.
It was free.
I mean, yeah, he was nude, but there was no bits out. You're good.
Yes, there were bits.
I didn't see bits.
I totally missed it.
There were bits all over. So I will definitely be censoring that crap.
If you missed it on audio, there was a drawing of a naked fat man.
Yes, with his bits all over the place.
I didn't see the bits.
There were plenty of bits.
I was honestly avoiding any bits. Like subconsciously, I'm like, don't look at the junk.
I wasn't paying attention until the book opened up, and then all of a sudden, in my face, were giant bits. And I'm like, no, I don't need to see this.
That screen's too much out of my peripheral vision. I didn't even see it. I'm sad.
It's a fantastic thing, then.
But yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you had a baby-sized burrito, and I mean it in all the truest sense. The poor man who was wrapping your burrito was in hell.
You had to use another tortilla to smash it down,
And a metal pan.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I thought they were like gonna try to like make you a quesadilla. I'm like, what's going on
That would
over
have been
here?
the best quesadilla. Just make me a burrito, throw another burrito wrapper on there, flatten it out.
Grill it up.
Maybe, yeah, grill it out.
So that is the reason why I was showing the retweet the like from Freebirds, because Freebirds was all about your gigantic burrito.
It was super good and filling.
There was so much burrito.
I haven't been to
Don't
Freebirds
die.
in a while. It was very tasty. Very much enjoyed it.
That's how we started our day off with nutrition.
And then we went to Dick's,
Yes.
the sporting goods store.
I got some nice new shoes.
Yes, so you can go dance.
Yes,
Courtney is an avid dancer for music in her gym classes.
That was a wonderful description, hon.
Yes. I do my best work on camera.
And then the worst part of the day.
Field and stream?
Field and stream.
Well, we can't help that.
And they're just terrible. They follow the law. They won't break the law for anybody. It's upsetting. You know, I want to come in there and spend several $100s. Break the law. It'll be fine. You're not gonna get in
Why
trouble.
don't you explain what actually happened? Because you make it sound like you just like walked in. It was like, give me something.
Give me all your guns.
I was going to
I just wanted one gun.
you should elaborate on this.
Okay, so we go in and we're looking at rifles, and I was more interested in the tactical rifles. But there was a DSPM or DPSM, I don't remember, but it's Oracle. Fires 5.56 rounds and 223 Remingtons. And I really wanted that. It was a nice cheap gun to start out with, and
To shoot all your insurgents?
yeah. You know, you could use it for tactical operations around the house, or go to the gun range, or just out in the woods.
Shooting up trailer houses.
But yeah. So I was like, yeah, man, let me get that. I'll just, blow $500 or $600. That'll be my expensive thing that I haven't spent money on in a while, a week or two.
A week or two.
So he's like,
drop
yeah.
some dimes.
He's like, I need your license. And I'm like, yeah, here you go. It's Oklahoma, because I haven't changed it over to Texas yet. And he's like, nope. And hands it back to me. So I have to get my license changed to Texas before I can buy one.
He's like,
And
it's the law.
I have an impulse gland that was squirting, and then it was just left with nowhere to go. And I was just depressed the rest of the day. So I bought a motorcycle helmet for no damn reason.
Well, we tried to feed the impulse.
Yeah, we were going to go to Fry's and get a
1080.
1080 for my computer, but I really don't need it. I didn't need a laptop or a motorcycle helmet either. But it was considerably cheaper than the other thing, and I could use that helmet for other shit.
I don't know what.
Riding the Razor. I can drive my car with it.
I want to see you in your car with that on.
I probably can't even get my head in the car with that on.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, your head may be squashed on the top of your
I have
car.
to scoot down in my seat.
You be all gangster, ride low.
That's what I'd have to be. I can't see anything.
It's like my field of vision is so minimal, so I
I
hope
can only
nobody's
see
on my
this
side.
much, and I'm way down, so I can only see from here up. So I'm like,
That's funny.
oh my gosh. Well, I'm now kitted out. I got
My goal is, though, and I have a plan. It's not I just didn't buy the helmet just to buy the helmet. I want a motorcycle. and I'm going to get a motorcycle. But I have a very large head. Like, I have to custom order my hats. So finding a helmet that was actually in my size was awesome. Awesome? Did I come from Boston suddenly?
Awesome? Awesome.
Was cool, and it was, I mean, it wasn't that expensive, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll buy that, so I have it. Because if I go buy a motorcycle, I'm damn sure not going to ride it with my clumsy ass without a helmet.
You're going to have to take lessons.
I am going to have to take lessons.
Otherwise, you will crash and burn.
I very likely will. Maybe not burn.
Yes, burn. Crash and burn.
Road rash, maybe.
Burn. Just, it'll catch on fire.
As soon as it lays over, just poof. Holy shit.
No, my bike. No.
What was that TV show that every time something broke, it burst into flames?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
To the Google. Google.
Could you Google? What's that show where everything burst into flames when it broke?
I don't know. Let's find out here. Let me type that in. I will type that in word for word.
Google's gonna be like, "What's your problem?"
That show where when anything
Somebody's helmet
broke.
That's a nice helmet.
Yeah, that's super cool.
It burst into flames.
I'm really upset about this drink situation.
We'll take a drink.
We'll drink. He's probably going to cut this out.
Top results. Oh no, this is fantastic. Two hurt after small plane crash in California.
Wow.
So, here's the moral of the story. Don't search that.
So, you want to talk about weird Google search histories? What the? So, I was trying to name my four-wheeler. I was like, what would be a sassy, like, stripper names? I'm like, stripper names! That's what was in my Google history for today.
Your Google history is now full of stripper names because that's what you were trying to name your four-wheeler.
In all fairness, I wasn't searching specific stripper names. I just Googled stripper names.
The Silver Fox Stripper, and it's an old lady.
She still got it, though.
She can just smack you with her tits because they're all hanging down. Like
that means she does not have it.
That she got bolt-ons. So that's the way it means.
There you go. If you can feel them, they're real.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Every time I look, you're doing something weird in the game. The wrist is whipping around and throwing stuff. It's terrifying.
I played this after Gone Home, so it's kind of like the same type of game. Kind of like a narrative storytelling game where you just fiddle in with shit. So, anytime there's a weird animation, like how he was, like, instead of turning the cup, he was holding it by the handle, so he'd just flip it backwards. So I got a kick out of that. So
here, let me just flip this cup all over the place.
Flip. So that was today. I don't think we really haven't had anything super interesting. I mean, yesterday I got rid of a dirt bike. Or no, actually that was early this morning. I got rid of a dirt bike that's been in my garage for forever.
yeah.
Finally, someone. It's amazing. You put something for free and someone wants it.
Yeah.
Even it's a pile of junk.
Well,
one man's trash is another man's treasure.
we did clear out like 3 years worth of Amazon purchases boxes.
Yes, we are terrible when it comes to boxes. All three of us.
Yeah.
They just pile
There's
up.
no excuse. We have boxes. We're just avid Amazon buyers. It's like fuck box stores, man. It's just Amazon and boxes.
Pretty much.
And then they just pile up in the laundry room, just box within box within box. And next thing you know,
Could have built a fort.
You could have built a badass fort.
oh, we should have done that.
We have a video of you stomping down our boxes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we filled the whole trash can with cardboard.
I was so hoping that you would fall.
I was hoping I wouldn't.
It would have been great if you would have fell, but maybe I'll splice it in so we can watch it in on top of you walking down the stairs here, so we can see you just stomping on stuff.
I'm super glad it didn't fall. I mean, I've seen that exact scenario in so many YouTube videos. It's like these wheels are going to catch, it's going to kick out right from under me, and I'm going to break my tailbone on the driveway.
I think
I didn't want to have to go to the emergency room, so I'm glad.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I enjoyed the fact that I was receiving patronizing comments from our neighbors yesterday.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. So what is going on? Just I've been incredibly busy for the past 3 weeks. The weekend has been tied up with editing videos and creating content and doing other random things. But in one of my trees outside, I've had webworms. Now, if you're not familiar with what webworms are, they're called sodworms or various other things. They're fucking moths. And they wrap your tree in a cocoon of web. And then they reproduce. And then go find other trees to fuck up. So I had not had an opportunity to cut the tree branches down and kill them with poison. Well, one of my neighbors caught me the other day. And he goes, oh, hey, I noticed you got webworms in your tree. I'm like, yeah, I do. I'll plan on getting to it when I have time. Oh, well, we could help you out. I was like, no, that's okay. I'll do it this weekend because I knew where this was going. I was like, no, I don't want this. So yesterday, got out there, cut down the branches, got them all laid out, fixing to cut it up, throw it in the recycling dumpster, send it out. Neighbor comes outside. Oh, hey, I see you got the tree down. You're doing a great job. You're making the neighborhood proud. It's like, really?
I will put them back in the tree, you asshole.
It's like, come on.
Well, you gotta remember, he's a little bit of a senile old man, too.
I don't know if he's that senile, but come on. Do you go to your neighbors and like, hey, you're making us proud. You're making your neighbors proud because you're taking care of damn webworms.
There's some neighbors, if we could get them to mow their lawn, I'd probably say that to them. There's some neighbors I'm like, really? Mow your damn lawn.
That stuff grows so fast.
There's so much rain.
Yeah, it rained a lot for a while.
Some of these are like, they haven't been mowed in like 2 months. Then that's not like a week's worth of growth or nothing.
Well, go pick on them. Leave me alone. It's not like I'm doing anything.
They probably don't go outside, so he doesn't catch them.
So I'm just there, I guess. Just like, hey, here's a guy. Let's go talk to him. He has a beard. He's approachable.
Beards are...
Everybody with a beard is nice.
Oh. Is that in a safe place?
Did you fix it?
I did.
Okay. Let's hold on. Let's give a nice dead spot to cut back in, and then I'll explain. Oh, you look terrible.
As it comes back, it just... The hell happened?
I don't know. That was weird. When it all suddenly stopped, and then we're back here. No, more phones.
Yeah.
More phones making noises.
To be fair, my phone is on silent.
So, no, well, it made noise. It would make
I know. Discord was just like, I'm going to make a noise on my own.
Well, still, phone make noise.
That's true.
So that's 2 podcasts in a row that we've successfully had somebody with a goddamn sound on phone.
I just want to point out something here. Let me not show you what Discord chat is doing here. That is.
I see nothing.
I see nothing.
I'm gonna cut this out too.
No, you're gonna put it in.
All right, we'll leave it in.
Maybe it's media. Here.
All right, so whoever stream TJ was supposed to be a part of, he did not come to your stream because he is recording a podcast right now. Sorry.
Sorry,
Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Anywho.
Ooh, close.
Yeah.
So, outside of that, I'm tired of being patronized by my neighbors, so we did a whole bunch of stuff, or I did a whole bunch of stuff.
We helped.
Yeah, we did a lot
You
of
helped with
cutting
the
of
box,
boxes.
but
There's a lot of boxes.
But that wasn't because of the neighbors.
No.
Look, you picked up a slingshot.
Yeah. And then I throw it on the ground.
Like, oh god, no, I don't need this. And a mask. Okay. So I think that's it. That's really all of our weekend. Outside of that, you went to California, I think is where you said. Mm-hmm. So that's why we didn't have a podcast.
Yeah. That was nice.
Was it cool?
It was cool. The desert was especially nice. Sun goes down. I don't think it got over like 80.
Sounds nice.
It was 40 in the morning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Though I'm over here a little bit chilly, so I'm like, 40 does not sound nice.
Yeah, it was brisk in the morning. You know, you get out and just like, oh God. And then you want to go back in and turn the heater on.
I'm not looking forward to having to like wake up and turn the heater on to take a shower.
I'm excited. I love wintertime so much.
Oh gosh, I hate being cold.
Well, that's everyday life. It could be 110 degrees outside, and then you'd be like, "I'm cold."
True.
Slight breeze blow on you, and like I have to put 15 layers on. I hit my own microphone into my face. That hurt.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting not bringing the blanket upstairs as well. So
it's so warm up here.
I don't know how you guys think it's warm.
See, there's the temperature differential.
I got like goosebumps on my hand. You're over here. It's
like,
hot.
Her foot is under my knee, and my knee feels like it's on fire.
She radiates heat. I'm sleeping in the same bed.
That's why you're cold, is because all your heat's just escaping.
Oh yeah, but
who needs a heater when I have her? It's like literally, it'll just burn the house down one day with her body heat.
I have talked about getting a heated blanket. And I'm like, in the winter that'd be awesome in bed. Just slide it in underneath the sheets.
Daniel will be in the living room. I can't sleep in the bed. It's so damn hot.
No, see, it will just double fold it and lay it on top of her, and I won't have anything to do with that shit.
I still think we need to do that.
You need that. I don't. I don't freeze to death. I'm a fat guy. I have my many layers. I'm like an onion.
Okay, donkey. No, I need a heated blanket.
Fat guys have layers.
That's not true, man. I don't think that's true. Because I know a lot of fat guys that are like, it's too cold. And I'm like, but you're a fat guy too. Like when I was a kid, I was super skinny. Not super skinny, but I was not.
Normal?
Yeah, I was normal weight. We lived in Chicago, and in the winter, I would crack my window about yay much.
Yay.
And then a snowstorm would blow in, as it does in Chicago. And it would freeze the window open and just be blowing in blizzard-like air. And I was cool with it. My brother was not. He's like, it is too damn cold. And I was like, it feels okay. Heat rises, so you're on the top bunk. You'll be okay. Not true. The whole room gets cold as hell.
Yeah, the heat was 1 inch from the ceiling.
Pretty much.
It's like all 30 degrees down here. Water's freezing.
It was crazy. I'd never seen, we come from Texas and then we moved up there and it's like, you just leave your window cracked when it's hot. Nope, not there. Because it will stay open. We're like with the screwdrivers trying to chip the ice off around the window. It sucked.
I can imagine.
Nah, my family up in Michigan was like, there's tons of IT jobs up here. Why don't you move here? I'm like, because I am not shoveling my driveway. I am not having to put snow pants on.
You get snowblower though.
Let's get real.
It's not happening.
Let's be realistic. You would never shovel the driveway anyway. You would be like, I need you to get the driveway shoveled so I can go to work. And then I would be outside shoveling the driveway.
You would buy a snowblower.
I would have to.
It would be awesome.
Because I have shoveled the damn driveway. Whenever we had that freak snowstorm that had, look, the swirling dervish of internet loading. Whenever we had that freak snowstorm that had dropped like 4 foot of snow a few years back, I had to shovel that entire damn driveway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I went to work. It was not snowing. This was Christmas Eve, so we were open really early. I was working at Radio Shack at the time. And half hour, I was getting the store ready to open. Half hour later, the manager from the store next door, he goes, you need to go out. You need to go out the back door. I open it, and there's like a foot of snow. Literally within a half hour of me getting there, it dumped.
Yeah.
So much snow. And I'm stuck halfway across town in my little car at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And my car could not get out.
You could not go anywhere, and I was going to come to your rescue.
In your two-wheel drive.
In my two-wheel drive truck, I was going to make it. I was pretty sure I could do that, and then I backed up. I backed into the drive, And I backed up a little further, and then my truck got stuck in the snow. Literally 2 feet off the driveway.
That's
I was
funny.
stuck, and I couldn't do anything. So what did I do? I got back out of my truck. Oh, this was also at the same time. I had pulled my truck into the garage so I could make sure my windshield was not covered in snow and ice, so I could just drive quick. And the garage door broke. So I spent 2 hours trying to get the garage door closed and back on track, and wasted 2 hours worth of time doing that. Can you imagine one guy holding up a garage door where the spring had broke?
Oh, shit.
That's heavy as shit. Especially when it fell off the track, too.
Yeah.
I was like... I got it closed, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done with this shit.
Call Courtney, you're on your own.
No, I back out, and then I get stuck in the snow. Fortunately, there's a dude in a diesel truck that was driving by. It was one of those 1-tons, and he goes, hey, I see you're stuck. I said, hey, yeah, I am. He goes, is everything all right? I said, well, my wife is stuck at work, and she can't come home. Hop in. We'll go pick her up.
Oh, shit.
I was like, let's go.
Yeah, Daniel calls me, so I'm in someone else's truck. I'm like, what?
It's like I am in a white dually.
Yeah, and they came and got me.
We literally went, picked you up, and then we came back home. And I was like, thanks, dude. You live right down the street from me. Nice to know you now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It is nuts.
He's just like, I just wanted to go drive around in the snow.
I did that a lot in my S10. As soon as it snowed, I was like, yeah, let's go out of here. Just cruise around doing donuts.
I don't
That was a
drive.
bad snowstorm. We had the National Guard out there trying to rescue people.
I don't drive around in the snow anymore. Or ice. I say fuck that.
Yeah, I love it. Not so much in my car now because it's front wheel drive, but when I had the S10, I was out in it all day.
Luckily, I have the ability to now it's like, oh, it might snow. I'm just not going to work.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
I as long as I have internet, I am internet power.
Yeah.
I'm
Speaking of internet,
Oh my god.
this is
good.
why we're doing a podcast right now. We're basically hoping that the video in the background that's playing
We'll continue.
will continue. We are having massive internet trouble right now. I mean, this is dropout city where it just doesn't work for long periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
It like drops out for like a minute or two at a time, and then comes back for 5 minutes and drops out.
Yeah.
So
if that.
it makes making content very difficult.
Oh, it makes working where you have to be on a VPN connection.
Very difficult.
It makes
Yeah,
life
because you have to
difficult.
kill it and reconnect it because it doesn't always reconnect correctly.
This is one of the reasons why we were out so very long today.
Yeah, there's not much to do here.
Not much to do when your internet doesn't work, and that's where you base all your entertainment off of is
Yeah.
the internet.
It's like, I want to watch TV. Well, I got Hulu, Netflix, Amazon. Oh, I have no internet.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
can't
watching
watch
anything.
Any of that shit.
And I was thinking, I was like, well, I'll play a game. No. All of them require connectivity.
Yeah, everything.
Single
nowadays.
player, it's like you're not connected to the internet. I'm like, I don't care. Single player, just play with me.
Let's go. Oh, we got to download all the game for you to play single player.
That's frustrating.
So, yeah. This is a stretch for the video, but hopefully it'll work. So, anything that we're going to be doing, any recording today for content-wise is going to be all offline. So, hey, guess what? More 8-bit challenges.
More 8-bit challenges.
I don't know what we're going to play yet. I will have to look and
We
see.
can do more wrestling.
No.
I'm good at it.
Exactly why. No. I don't have a win yet. I have no
No, you
chicken
don't.
dinner.
No chicken dinner.
I have no chicken dinner. You and Curtis both have chicken dinners.
I know the answer to your problem. Let me pick the game you guys play.
No, because then you'll pick something that I will lose at.
Well, you don't know that.
I should have won the RC Pro-Am.
I don't know. The way Curtis played, you didn't stand a chance.
The second round. First round, I would have had him. I was so close. And then I was overtaken at the very last second.
Yeah.
I was sad. It was terrible.
I was not good at that game.
What console were you guys playing on last time?
NES.
And yes.
The original Nintendo Entertainment System.
Not that shenanigans.
Not the tiny one that
Yeah.
people are spending $160 on.
That's crazy.
Oh, Did you see that the new SNES is released now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bunch of people have their hands on them.
Everybody's all up ons about it.
Yeah.
They're super excited, and I'm kind of excited too.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's good that they're releasing consoles for people who don't have access to the old games or access to emulators.
Well, emulators are illegal.
Not if you own the games. Not if you own the games.
If you own the games, at that point, you probably need to be dumping your own cartridge.
Why?
So it's legal.
What? No. We're not talking about legality here. I mean, listen, emulators are a thing, and, you know, it's unavoidable. Avoidable.
Voidable?
Unavoidable.
Voidable.
What does voidable mean? Is that a word?
Avoidable?
No, voidable.
Voidable?
Oh, no, I guess it would be avoidable.
Yeah.
Anyways, carrying on. But I think it's cool that they're bringing those back for, you know, like casual gamers who just want to play
it's good
shit
for that,
from back in the day.
It's good for that, like that instant, like, nostalgia thing. Like, man, this console's got one or two games that I just miss playing, and throw it on and play it. Anyone that's like a super avid kind of person is gonna have the console.
Yeah.
But just that something like kids get dad for Christmas, and dad's like, oh wow,
SNES.
No, not in that sense of like, oh my gosh, I played this game as a kid and I was gonna play for a while, because they're cheap enough where you don't have to spend like 300-400 hours minimum to get your money's worth out of it.
$80 though.
Yeah.
But yeah, think you buy a game for $60 if you, and unless they're really long games, if you play a game for 10 hours, you're gonna say that's money's worth out of it. So if you buy a console for $80, I would think playing it for 15-20 hours would be your money's worth.
Possibly.
Yeah.
It's just how you look at it. But it's something to have that, like, years back, the little, like, Pong recreations that have been out for years. Someone got my dad one of those, and we just had a holler just playing those. And my dad's like, oh my gosh, I remember playing these as a kid, and it was just that nostalgia feeling. It's totally worth what we spent on it.
Yeah.
There is one reason, and one reason only, that I'm excited about the SNES.
Why is that?
Star Fox 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Wasn't it unreleased?
It was unreleased. It is legitimately a released game for 2017.
That's crazy.
Any game of the year, this could be considered in contention for that game of the year. That's what I absolutely love. It's like, this game is an old NES game that was completed, 100% completed. They finished the entire game back before they canceled it. They canceled it just before it went gold.
That's crazy.
It's just like, here we go. We're going to release cancel. I was reading an interview where they were talking to one of the developers of the game, and they're asking him his thoughts about the fact that they're going to be releasing Star Fox 2 now on the SNES Classic. And he was super excited.
I would think you work on that for years.
Yeah, he was like, that was his point, was we worked so much on this, and we were at a point to release it, and then they canceled it. But now it's available, so he was super excited.
That's crazy. Can you imagine a game for the SNES getting Game of the Year?
That would be hilarious. I would love every minute of it too, but it's not gonna. Pardon me. It's not gonna happen.
Why not? I mean, it's like every game that comes out is like Game of the Year edition.
Look at what came out this year right now.
What's good?
Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
Destiny 2.
Wait, that's out now, isn't it?
On console. Yes, it's out on console.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not computer. But that is literally, there are your top 2 game of the years right there. That is going to be battling it.
I think Destiny 2 is a fine game, but I don't know if it stands out enough to do a Game of the Year. Breath of the Wild, hands down. That's an amazing game.
Okay, look. I agree 100% that Breath of the Wild should be Game of the Year this year. It is. There's no other Nintendo game that is like that. And for Nintendo to go, okay, here is an open world game now, not closed box game like Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64. Not saying that I don't enjoy that. I absolutely love those games, and I'm super excited for Super Mario Odyssey, which should be shipping in 2 weeks now. I believe.
Get the Switch some more love.
I played the ever-loving shit out of Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
That has got to be Game of the Year. If it is not Game of the Year, I don't know what the hell's wrong with people. But Destiny 2 is one of those games where it comes out and it's a loot shooter. And people love loot shooters. Mm-hmm. It won Game of the Year, or it was very, very close to Game of the Year when Destiny 1 came out. And Destiny 1 was a pile of shit for such a long time.
Yeah.
Until they released all the DLC.
Well, I look at this. Destiny 2, I'm already seeing. I played it for 1 week, and I'm done until DLC comes out. Like, how can your Game of the Year be a game you played for 1 week?
Well, yeah, but during that 1 week, they're playing like 60, 80 hours worth of content.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what comes out for Game of the Year from some of the bigger hitters between like Giant Bomb and some of the other big listers. But I don't know. I don't know if it's Game of the Year.
I think it'll be I think it'll be a top 10 guaranteed.
I could see that.
It's going to happen, but I don't see anything beating out Breath of the Wild. There's nothing that's been released right now other than Super Mario Odyssey has to just be unbelievable to beat out Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was just something else.
I don't think it will. I think it'll be a great game, but I don't think it'll be there.
But it has that Nintendo refinement, and any game that gets that Nintendo refinement is always top 10 quality.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Mario Rabbids. Whatever that Rabbids shooter game. Tactical game.
XCOM style.
Yeah, XCOM. But that was also Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Or Ubisoft. Whatever you want to say it.
Pile of shit.
I wasn't thrilled. When I watched it, I was like, okay, maybe this will be interesting. No, I'm not really interested at all.
Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting. Them like, yeah, we're gonna make a Mario game, but we're gonna bring in other characters. It's like they do their crossovers. Their
Peach Rabbid, Luigi Rabbid, Mario Rabbid.
Is that really what it was?
Yes,
that's so weird.
It was Mario, Luigi, Peach, and then Rabbid versions of them. And I'm not interested.
Well, it was an interesting concept. I at least think of them bringing in other characters, just kind of bringing in a different flavor of game into a game that we love, and just trying to mix it up a little bit.
Well, how about we mix it up with like Assassin's Creed and Mario?
That wouldn't really work though.
Well, you have Rabbids in Mario.
Yeah, but Rabbids, that's believable. It's
it's in a cartoon style.
Okay, hold on a second now. The Rabbids are probably one of the most what's the word I'm looking for?
Unbelievable?
No.
Vicious?
No.
Rabid?
Perverted is an extreme of it, but I'm trying to go not so extreme on it, but
you're trying to say that they're not very PG.
Yeah, I mean they're if you were to assign it ratings like that, they're PG-13, NC-17, while Mario is G.
But Mario commits murder.
No.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't commit murder.
He breaks boxes. Those are the inhabitants of Mushroom Kingdom. He kills Goombas, turtles.
All of them game, they were indeed people of Mushroom Kingdom that were frozen in blocks. And that was so creepy.
That's super creepy.
I was like, what the hell? When I read about that, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. But jumping on a Goomba or kicking a turtle shell, no one says that the turtle shell dies. He just steps on it and then kicks it.
It's pretty obviously it dies. It goes upside down and then whoop, falls beneath the surface of the planet.
Nobody says that it dies. Nobody says the Goomba dies either.
The Goomba got flattened.
Well, he may be blown back up.
This isn't
Where's this
Roger Rabbit.
Where on earth is this conversation going? He's trying to be devil's advocate over here. They didn't die. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm sorry,
This
but
is how we stretch out.
Nintendo has always been more apt for it's not bloody, gory, it's make believe stuff. And the rabbits are not.
So what happens to everyone in Breath of the Wild that when you don't kill, they poof into thin air? Are they teleporting to some magical place?
Well, they come back.
Oh, is it like City Heroes?
Yes.
You know, when you kill someone, you don't actually kill them; they just get
arresting
teleported. You beat them into arrest.
You're arresting all the bokoblins. They all come back. They're all dead anyway. Don't you remember the Blood Moon? Whenever it would go, Blood Moon, and they're like, all the dead bokoblins are coming back to life, and they just constantly die and come back to life.
Spoiler.
Oh God, it's been out for what?
I haven't played it. You're spoiling the whole game for me. I don't even want to play it now.
Wait a minute. The Blood Moon is the spoiler?
Yeah.
That is not the spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
That is not a spoiler.
I would have been shocked. I've lost because we're like, oh my God, they're coming back. I just killed so many.
That explains how they respawn.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
Facetious?
Facetious, yes.
Hey, look, I know big words too.
Yay. My shirt's making me look. I hate this couch so much.
I'm sorry.
I want a wooden bench.
Hey, I gave you the opportunity where we could set up for 3 cameras, and you said, no, 2 cameras, fine.
We could bring the benches from downstairs up.
No.
There's benches downstairs?
They're uncomfortable wooden benches.
The ones by the pool table, yeah.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I have a pool table.
Yeah, I thought I was just trying to casually mention that. They were like, damn, they got...
I was trying to casually not mention that.
Look, he has audio equipment. He has a pool table. We're gonna find him now.
Nah, they'll never find us.
Nobody will find me. I don't even know where I live anymore, so it doesn't matter. But
Google thinks I live next door, so
we were talking about Game of the Year, Mario, and
I think it'll be PUBG. It'll be the first unfinished game to win Game of the Year.
It can't be. It can't be Game of the Year.
Why not? It's already for sale.
Because it's unfinished.
It's on sale.
No, it's early access.
Still.
It's not.
A lot of places don't include early access or beta games.
I certainly don't. It has to be a fully released game.
If it launches next year,
then it could be 2018.
But all the hype would be probably
gone.
Yeah, something else will replace it.
So they need to launch like end of this month. That'd be like perfect timing.
Hey,
put them on the Game of the Year.
December 25th, and they'll be okay.
Yeah, but all the Game of the Year podcasts and stuff normally start at the beginning of December, so
doesn't matter.
We're ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
awesome.
Here, Game of the Year. Yeah, not PUBG.
Yeah, I don't even know what's good. I don't even know good games. Like I love that she's trying to keep the cup as still as possible.
For those on the audio podcast, she is slowly moving the cup back down between her legs.
Well, unless you want me to fall asleep over here, I've got to have some caffeine intake.
You need some caffeine injections.
You keep running your feet away, and I keep trying to stick my feet.
My knee hurts.
I had to stick mine out too, so.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis.
Well, if you had a better couch.
Hey.
I'm going to buy you a better couch.
If I had a heated blanket, I wouldn't have to stick my feet under TJ.
I'm so glad everybody's bitching here. How about next time we'll just use 3 cameras?
Just bring your own goddamn chairs.
Bring your own goddamn chair.
I'm not complaining about the couch.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Point that out.
I'm sorry,
I
can't
fine.
afford a fucking studio with comfy couches.
Well,
I'm doing the best I can with what I have.
Try harder.
Oh,
I'm just fucking with you. I don't really know what's good though, game wise. Like I don't
know all the stuff that was released earlier in the year. I've forgotten everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know what was released at the beginning of the year.
That's why a lot of people have to go back and look at all the games that were released because they can't remember.
Other than Breath of the Wild. This is the only thing I'm like, Breath of the Wild was awesome.
I was going to say Rocket League and Overwatch, but they came out last year.
Yeah, they won. I think Overwatch won many Game of the Years
Probably.
last year. Everybody likes a shooter.
Yeah.
Everybody likes loot shooters more.
Yeah, that's it. But really,
Overwatch was a good game, though.
Overwatch was good. It still is. It's just...
People are terrible.
Yeah, the community really, really sucks.
Dude, I regret going online and playing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are so horrible.
Yeah.
I understand why that in Hearthstone there is no chat for you to talk to somebody else because everybody's a dick.
Yeah.
If you're sitting there screaming at other people and you're playing the game, unless you're a professional Overwatch player, shut the fuck up.
And even if you are, you're a professional. Act like one.
Yeah, really.
And this is why I play games like Prison Architect and City Skylines.
Oh, yeah, simulation games.
Well, where there's no one to play with. I can be all by myself.
Like me and a couple of friends were doing comp and Overwatch because I haven't placed in like the last 3 seasons. So we were doing that, and some guy was like, "Good quick play match. This is like quick play to me." I was like, "Bro, you're in silver. You're one step above bronze. Shut the fuck up."
This is one thing that I'm tired of all the salt. I'm tired of all the attitude. I don't want that in my game.
Yeah.
It's just I don't. I'm too old to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah.
If I were a 14-year-old kid, whatever.
Even still though. Like when back when we played City Heroes, I was I think I was 18. So I was still young enough to be a douche. But even when I played Call of Duty, I wasn't like that.
Well, in my opinion, when stories of that gets out or gamers talk to non-gamers about some of the negative parts of the culture.
Absolutely.
It's a big negative type to us because it's like I don't play online games. I'm simulation, City Skylines, Prison Architect, Sims kind of game. I got on and played PUBG with you guys, but I won't listen to anybody else. Right. I don't want to play any of those sort of games where I'm gonna have a 12-year-old little boy calling me nasty names or something. It's like I don't.
Well, that's one thing I like about PUBG is you turn voice chat off. There's no typing, so they can't get around that. So as soon as you mute them, it's just like you're playing by yourself. It's still a stressful game.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like as a community, we're growing, we're becoming more normal. But I think if we could say, you can get online, play with other people, you're gonna have a good time. The community's supportive and things like that. The community would be better for it than you almost put a barrier to entry there. Just that having to get over that hump of, okay, how do I deal with all the assholes?
Yeah. Anytime you have an online game, there is nothing but assholes because people, this is what they crave. They crave to be the center of attention. And
or we just all play on the Japanese servers.
Yeah, and then we at least won't understand all the...
Is he angry? He sounds angry.
They're technically, they're super polite.
That's where I was going with that is...
They're incredibly polite.
I see, I'd love that.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just all play on the Japanese server.
That should be the thing. Let's all learn Japanese and then just play on the Japanese server because...
Our ping would be ridiculous.
Probably, but at least we wouldn't have to deal with, hey, your mother sucks. You did super crappy there, guy. And that's my internet voice.
That's about right. It didn't crack enough.
Hey guys, you sucked that round. I mean,
I'm used to more of. Yeah, I boned your mother last night. Yeah. Wait, what?
And and I don't even want to be like, yeah, it's kids, and I understand them. Kids are douches too, but it's when. People that are adults, you're 20, you're 30 years old, and you're still acting like that.
Yeah, it's time to get up.
Yeah.
Time to grow up. Get up,
You'd probably get up and go get outside, you know, tell your mom that she fucked up.
Go outside and mow the lawn and cool down.
It's one thing to be frustrated with a game, but just to be insulting people, it's like you're hurting the community, guy.
I think a lot of it is, and this I think we're too much about as a community as a whole, not just the video game community, rewarding just to reward for the sake of not feeling, you know, left out, so that kids don't know how to accept failure or how to accept a loss. So when they go on these games and you're getting your ass kicked, you want to blame anybody but yourself, because no one's ever told you that it's okay to suck at something and to just deal with it.
Well,
that's true. Everybody's got to get a participation ribbon.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta think. I'm sitting a generation below you guys, but my generation
don't say that. You're not that far behind.
Well, there's a big difference between some of the stuff that's going on. So, I never had that. That's a newer generation type. That's a generation. Whatever is after the millennial generation, but I did that as a kid, and I never had. I think I got one participation ribbon ever in my life, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I didn't understand the point of it.
Right.
I wasn't like, "Ooh, I got a little trophy." I think it was like I was playing like Coach Pitch, and I was just like, "I don't understand this. I wasn't the best on the team. Why are you giving this to me?" But I had people around me that were, "Oh yeah, your mother this, your mother that." Like, that was part of my generation, and so I don't think there's a direct correlation there.
Well, no, but I also think it's that people don't know how to accept their own shortcomings and want to project it onto other people. And that's not to say that community as a whole does that, but the gaming community, especially these young kids, are guilty of that. I mean, just you know, you're playing a game and it's 1v1. You know, say I'm playing Rocket League, and they're getting their ass kicked, and they'll sit there, lucky shot. Oh, you suck. And I'm like, but you're losing. You're not doing very good. Obviously, the fault is on you, not me for being better.
I think it's just these kids want
everything handed to them on the silver platter.
No, I don't think it's just that. I think they want, even if they're losing, they just want to feel powerful because they know that they are younger and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna just insult this guy, and he could be doing the same thing when he's winning versus losing, because he's not gonna be.
That they do.
If they're put to my case, if they're winning, are they like, "Oh, nice try," or are they like, "You motherfucking suck"? Like you're gonna get the same. You're gonna get told you suck whether they're winning or losing. So it has nothing to do with whether they're winning or losing.
And I think a lot of it is being bullied, and not just being bullied at school. Like a lot of these kids that are bullies, like online, you know, you get bullied at school, but like the bullies, I know the ones I dealt with when I was a kid were basically, you know, being treated like shit from their parents or from older brothers, or just had a shitty home life, and the only way that they could feel like they weren't a piece of shit was making other people feel like a piece of shit. So I think a lot of that stems from that also. So don't smack your kids around or do weird shit to your kids.
You are a product of your environment.
Absolutely.
There is no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But to turn it a little bit lighter.
Yeah, good idea.
I still hate people.
Absolutely. Yeah. Fuck people. Oh God, all of them in general.
Yeah, that's why I really just stay away from multiplayer gaming a whole lot, unless it's with people that I know.
Yeah.
If it's with people that I know, then generally I'm gonna have a good time.
I'm more willing to just like join a random game. I still I have social anxiety about it, but I'm like, fuck it. It might be. I might get lucky and find some people that I enjoy playing this game with.
You want to talk about social anxiety and joining a game? I had issues joining a online match in Hearthstone a long time ago, just playing online.
Oh, dude!
And I couldn't even talk to anybody in the game. I was like, I would start the game up, and I'm like, I really don't want to suck at playing this game because woof woof woof.
I don't know what they're barking at.
I don't know either. They're pissed off. It's nonstop. But I had issues playing Hearthstone, and I mainly because it was like, I don't want to suck at this game. If I suck at this game, this person on the other side is going to go, what am I playing against? This person sucks. So it's like, I can't do it, vapor lock, and then I just play the computer. And at this point now, I just don't give a shit. I'm going to beat the hell. Pardon me. I'm going to beat the hell out of you with whatever deck I have right now.
I had the same thing when I played StarCraft, especially StarCraft 2. Was when I first got got more into competitive play. Just hitting, like, I know this is a thing because the StarCraft subreddit, everyone, I forget what they call it, ladder anxiety. So, you're sitting there and it's like you start playing and you got all that adrenaline going and you're just like, you want to do everything on point. And losing sucks. But winning feels so good. It's kind of like PUBG. PUBG makes me feel that way too.
Chicken dinners.
Yeah.
Gotta get
you get the top 10, man, and it's tense and you're just like, I can do this. I can win. And then you do it and it's just like, I have to go lay down.
I have to take a break. I'm too wound up.
But yeah, ladder anxiety is a total real thing. And I get Rocket League, StarCraft, not so much Hearthstone because I suck at Hearthstone.
Hearthstone has its own terrible people online, but I mean, the most that you're going to get out of them is anytime you make a play, they're going to emote some stupid
that was a
emote.
mistake.
Or they'll just be like, well done.
Oh my
when
God,
you misplay, and all you do is just right click mute, and then they never talk again.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy, and I am so glad that the devs put in that you can't talk to anybody, because you don't have to. In any point after the match, you have an opportunity to add that person. Just never add that person.
Yep.
And then you're good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to listen to your bullshit of you going, ha, 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 I win. Or, well, I would have beat you if you wouldn't have drawn X a card. Well, it's a coin flip game.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah. It goes back to that always making excuses. It's like you lost, accept it.
Yeah.
It's like, good game. I had a good time.
Time to move on. Go play somebody else. Or go mow the yard.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Dead air.
Not now, because we're whispering.
I like whispering.
Whisper.
Hey, red versus blue.
Caboose, all you just said in my ear was whisper. I just wanted to be the one that had the plan this time. I love Caboose so much.
Caboose is the best.
Red versus blue was the best.
Oh.
Season 15 ought to be coming out on DVD.
That's so ridiculous that a web miniseries has gone for 15 seasons now.
I think I started watching back on season 2.
Yeah, you gotta think.
When I caught it.
Yeah.
It's like so long ago.
It is. It was.
But I tell you, I could rewatch season 1 through 3 over and over.
Oh, yeah,
and
it was
over
the
again.
best.
It was. It was.
I love those
fantastic.
first 3.
Well, Bernie wrote it. That's why.
Yeah. And I think when they went to, was it Halo 2?
That was like beginning of season 3.
Okay, yeah. That's as far as I got with season 3.
Yeah, I forgot exactly when they transitioned, but it was fairly early on, because it may have been season 2. Because you'll see the site disappears. And I didn't even notice it until someone had called it out. Like, oh yeah, you can tell. Because you also get the full screen, you lose that, and I'm just like, I've watched season 1 through 3 over and over and over again before we were streaming in the evenings, when all we had was either cable or DVD. We'd watch them over and over again. I'd fall asleep to them, and literally, my brain doesn't process differences like that. Daniel gets a haircut. My brain doesn't really process it. Things like that. I never saw that the resolution on the screen changed. I didn't notice that the site marker disappeared. Like I'm like, oh, thanks for pointing it out, because I didn't see it. But yeah, it was interesting. It just disappeared.
I've kind of noticed that with shows I watch, like Family Guy. I watched like season 1, like for some reason, and I was like, wow, this looks like shit. It's a terrible looking show.
Oh, look, it's 480p.
Yeah.
That was back in 1990.
That's so ridiculous.
I think.
Family Guy's not that old.
It's pretty. It's like 97, 98.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a mid 2000s show.
Hold on, let's look
Google
it up.
this. That doesn't sound right.
But it's weird when you think about it. Like back in the day, Simpsons was like the longest running show on television.
It still is.
It still is, but it was like such a monument. And then now there's so many shows that have run that long as it did then, that now it's just kind of commonplace for.
Ooh.
What? 96.
January 31st, 1999.
Oh wow.
Oh. You know, you keep kicking the
I
camera.
know.
Luckily, he's a
I kept kicking it too.
guy.
That's how you did. I was like, stop kicking the camera.
Actually, I think it aired right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that old because I thought that came out like shortly when I came back to the States from living overseas.
Well, it went on hiatus for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that may have been
came
it.
back.
That may have been what
Everybody hated Family Guy near the end of its first run. And then it all came back for some reason.
Sorry, I'm doing that just to make TJ mad. I'm doing that to make TJ mad.
Make me mad.
I was like, you're making a noise.
Think of the poor man who has to edit.
Oh my god, my knee.
And it's not like this is a multi-track mixer either. So
Yeah.
it's not like I can isolate everybody's microphone and go, hey, let me fix all this. Yeah, you better be.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, man. Like I have a hard drive back in the day when I used to pirate, full of old TV shows.
Redbeard.
Yeah. I was like, what show is Redbeard? Then I was like, no, that's you, idiot. But like I was looking, I was like, anime that I'm watching. I watch it. It's 480p. I was like, I cannot watch this. This is too small.
640 before 80.
Yeah.
I randomly find CDs and I'm like, it just says music. I'm like, what on earth? And of course, none of the tracks are listed. I'm like, I literally play. What is this? Okay, I have to Google what the name of the song is.
You want to talk about video clips that are super old?
We don't want to know about your old porn stash.
I kind of do.
I have a lot of animations from the Smithsonian.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was doing a research project, but internet issues.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a bunch of clips from the Smithsonian on my actual computer because I was doing a research project in animation, and I had to actually speak in front of a whole bunch of people and tell them about animation. It was terrifying.
I bet.
I was not thrilled to do this. I'm trying to find something. Hey, look, we're back.
All right. Yay.
Our internet has decided to rejoin us here on the podcast. Internet, how are you doing today?
I'm not all there today.
Apparently.
It comes and goes.
You are a piece of shit.
Once in a while my hip hurts.
Once in a while my hip hurts.
He gave the internet a voice. I gave it a body.
Now you have to give it a soul.
Where is it? No, that's AMV hell.
I don't know if he's capable of
Don't play Zero.
Do I actually even have Zero?
I have Zero.
1, 2, 3, 5. Hell, minis. No, I don't have Zero.
There's a worse one than Zero. It's divided by Zero.
Oh my god.
And it was... Boy.
I actually have the Leroy Jenkins video.
I do? Yeah.
Yes. Holy shit. I'm looking at a bunch of my old videos that I have. I was looking for the Smithsonian video for the animation project, and I did not find it, but I have so many other things that... Oh, I have the Sam and Max trailer. Okay, remember when LucasArts was actually going to make Sam and Max?
No.
Really?
I wasn't really into Sam and Max until after I met you and Michael.
Oh.
I've still never played the games.
I've only watched Daniel play it a little bit.
Yeah.
LucasArts actually had planned to make a new Sam and Max because the last one that they made was Hit the Road. So they were going to make a new one. And I actually have the trailer for that video game.
Really?
Yes. I can't believe that I still have that.
Well, they made a trailer for it and never released it?
Yeah.
Weird.
They canceled the project.
Lame.
Yeah, that's what happens.
You know,
here it is.
He was talking about the last game being Hit the Road. They did a remake. I've seen the music video, plays at the gym a lot, of Hit the Road Jack. Hit the Road Jack. Won't you come back no more, no more, no more.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
I was like, what? Like, I haven't heard this song since I was like 7.
Yeah, I think I've heard that remake.
And then I'm like, oh my gosh, someone remaked it. So every time it comes on, I'm walking around the gym singing that.
There's a K-pop remake of What a Man.
Oh, I'd love to hear
Really?
that.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that.
It comes on my K-pop station on Pandora all the time.
I've found a City of Heroes video.
Did you?
Yes.
Is it one of us?
It was not one of us.
Oh.
It is a music video from of Mambo Number 5.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's called Bobo Number 5.
I think I've seen that. You should play it.
Let me see if I can do this without getting kill the volume. Here we go. It's not working. I forgot.
What's not working?
I'm capturing the actual internet browser.
Oh, really?
But not the video. But I mean,
oh my god, I do remember this. Holy crap!
Right now. For the people who are, I may try to do something to where y'all can see it. Yeah. I don't want to have the whole thing online because this is somebody else's video. But right now it's showing a City of Heroes character running in. Is this Skyway City?
Yeah, it's Skyway City.
Okay, so they're in Skyway City right now, and he's running down the road, and it goes along with the Mambo Number 5 theme, and they've got all the different girls. They have different girls popping in, but City of Heroes gave the capabilities of recording the actions in the actual game. If I remember correctly, what you would do is you would play it in the game. You would run and do your walk and then do your dance animations, all that you would want. Then you would take that, whatever this animation app was, it would take all those movements and hold on to them. And then you would assign different areas, like, pick Skyway City. And then you would assign a character model, and it would let you make animations like this from the game.
That's crazy.
It was insane. I dabbled with it once for a recap to watch the actual motions move, and it was super interesting. That's about as far as I got. I never did anything more with it. That is nuts.
That is nuts. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I did it with my VR headset. I was playing Elite Dangerous and I was streaming it for some reason because I thought that wouldn't be boring.
Watch me fly around.
Pretty much. And then I kept whacking the shit out of my microphone. I was like, this isn't working. I can't see this. Oh,
bye, internet.
Oh, no. Oh, hey, here it is. I had always wondered. I bought the Angry Video Game Nerd movie and Ashen's Quest for the Game Child movies when they first came out, and I could not find them. I found them now.
Awesome.
I need to leave that open so I don't forget about that. This is bad.
Yeah, give it a minute.
No, it's like...
It'll come back.
It's like, why couldn't this have happened when the bits were shown?
The bits?
Yes, the man's bits.
we got full HD bits.
Yeah, we got full HD bits. It's like, I don't want full HD
I was
bits.
really confused. I thought he was talking about when Suddenlink actually came out. I'm like, what?
I don't want to see any man's bits in this house.
Well, you better get a censor bar for yourself.
It's the only bits that I want to see in this house.
Everybody else.
How about if you're watching porn though? You see bits then.
I'm talking about in real life here.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about...
I just wanted to clarify.
You don't have to clarify.
It's not necessary.
It is
Stir pot.
Stir the pot, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, like, okay, internet is coming back. Internet, are you doing
Hey,
okay?
time to read.
Yeah.
It seems like it's getting... I'm so tired of our internet bailing out on us.
Yeah, it's super frustrating.
Yes, it is.
And it sucked too because it'd be like running fine. I'm like, I'm gonna stream, and it's like, nope, doop, 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 boop.
I'm like that. It's like, okay, I'm finishing coding. I want to test the site. Got internet. The moment I try to run my site locally and it's hitting a database beyond a VPN, and it's just like, nope, we're not making that connection out to that server. I'm like, you suck.
It super sucked. Shitty internet is shitty.
I just thought of something.
What else?
Something not good.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
Okay.
Actually, okay, we'll talk about it right now.
Okay.
I can't upload this podcast on YouTube.
Why?
Because I'm going to get a content strike.
For what?
For you.
Why?
Because of your video that's been uploaded to YouTube.
It's not gonna copyright to me.
It will be a strike.
Why?
It'll analyze the video and notice that there's a lot of the same video from what yours is, and then the content ID will go me.
And then it'll come to me and I'll just approve it.
No, it won't.
Why wouldn't it?
It auto does it.
It auto does it.
I know, but you can contest it and then it'll deal with me. Something will happen. It'll be fine. It's not gonna give you a strike.
Well,
I'll get the monetization.
What you need?
All half a cent's worth.
Well, what you can do is just put bigger versions of us on top of it, so it blocks just enough of it that it won't pick it up.
I can't do that.
You can mirror.
It'll be okay.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. This will be an interesting.
Well, what have you guys been playing in the background before?
Videos
our
that we
videos
did.
from our own channel.
If it does, then I'm sure we can get with YouTube and figure it out.
Hopefully, at least the audio portion won't be.
Yeah,
just great. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
nobody's seen anything.
I'd be like, it's me. I'm just on a different channel.
It's me.
It's me,
I'm part
Mario.
of this channel. I approve this message.
I'm Lucid Burrito and I approve this message. They'd be like, what?
Have a little rainbow burrito show up. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this could be a good opportunity to just go ahead and say good night for the night. Internet is terrible. You won't be seeing any particularly normal Let's Plays from us because of this issue. You will see mostly a lot of 8-bit challenges coming in the future for our content.
Yeah.
Which is always enjoyable. Maybe it will become 16-bit or 32-bit or 64-bit.
Maybe.
We'll have to see what we got, but we will be recording some more soon.
I love how he's hammering that in without no nails.
You just hammer it into place, it stays.
Yeah.
It's got sticky tape on it.
I want this to happen in real life.
It's pressure activated sticky tape.
Pressure activated sticky tape.
I want to go. I want to hang this photo up. Just there.
Just push it against the wall and it stays. It's like, there we go.
I want to build this box. Squish. Oh, look, all the wood stays.
It's like glue, except not.
Perfect.
I want this technology.
Okay.
And on that note, thanks for coming out, everybody.
Thanks you. Look, it's the Bits guy. Anyway, thank you for watching episode 3 of the VGBits BitCast. It was an exciting time, and we were glad to have Courtney with us today.
Yeah.
Next time we will see, it may be just 2-person, it may be 3 people. We will have to see what happens. There
may be a dog instead of a person.
It could be a dog.
Just have a dog hanging out.
Just have a dog. We'll have Rocket and Biscuit. Guest stars Rocket and Biscuit joining the podcast. Your thoughts? Wolf.
Without even wolf.
Cower in fear and shake uncontrollably.
If you want some wolf, you bring out Wolf.
Yeah.
She'll bark for you.
So, on that note, thank you for watching again, and we will see you next week. Maybe. Question mark.
Dot.
To be continued for part 4. Bye.